In this video, we are going to look at how you can create content or copy content from other classes in Blackboard Learn Ultra. The purpose of this video is to give that initial starting point on how you can get content in using 3 different modes: creation, copying, and uploading from your device. There are other things that are available and options in Blackboard Learn Ultra, but for the point of this video, we are going to be focusing on those 3. When you are in your Blackboard course, you have spaces in the center in your center navigation that pop up with little plus buttons. These little plus buttons indicate a space where you are able to add content. You can see that you can add content on the main stream, as well as if I open a learning module, I'm also able to add content here. Everything in this center stream is drag and drop, meaning I can drag and move things around either by clicking the center of whatever it is that I am trying to move, both in and out of folders and modules, or by clicking the 6 little dots on the side, I am able to click and drag as well. So let's take a look at how we can get this content here in the first place. When we click on this plus button, we see a variety of different tools open up for us to use. For the purpose of this video, again, we are going to focus on the create, the copy content, and the upload. I'm going to go ahead and start by creating content using the upload feature. You can see there are a variety of different tools here that you can use. We're going to start with upload because it is going to be the most familiar in terms of similarity to previously uploading content in Blackboard. When I click on this upload button, my Finder pops up and you can see all of the different things that I could choose from that are stored on my computer. If I click on a couple of these, they will open up. You can see that there are different file types that will all work seamlessly within Blackboard Ultra. For example, this one is a video. You can now see that I have that video option there. I can also upload things like PDFs, images, and docs. I do get the option on most everything that I upload if I would like it to be a view and download, a view only, or a download only. In this instance, I'm just going to go ahead and make it view only. As you can see, these open that new slide scrolling window, and my information is there, as well as my video. When I would like to edit or delete, I have the option clicking those 3 dots on the side, and then confirming my choices. That is the upload feature of Blackboard Learn Ultra for importing content. The next feature we're going to talk about, and I do realize we're going out of order, is the create. The create button, when you click it, allows you to see a variety of different tools that you are able to use when you build. These are icons that are the same or very similar to those listed in the Builder's Guide if you have already seen that document. If you have not already seen that document is either within this module, coming later in the module, or is shared out earlier in a professional development session. Within here, you have a variety of different tools that you can look at to create your Blackboard course. Starting at the top, we have learning modules. Those are like you can see on the screen. They have titles, descriptions, and they are the only option that you have to create a visual for your students on the center stream. So if I go ahead and I click Create, Learning Module, I'm able to put in my title here, add a brief description if I so choose. I'm able to choose for sequence, meaning that I would only want students to see the things in the order that I put them in there. And then I'm able to add an image. I do get the option to add images from a variety of places, uploading directly from my computer. Okay. I can also drag and drop files in. Adding images from Unsplash, which have a variety of different search results for you, as well as generating AI images. If I were to add that image in, which we can go ahead and put a generic image in here, looks great. I get the option to size it and scale it. And then I am able to save. A learning module is going to be your most visual way to build as we move through Blackboard Ultra. Within a learning module, you are able to add other items like documents or folders. You cannot add another learning module within a learning module, but otherwise, when you click that plus button right below your learning module, you can click to close, click to open. When you click that plus button, you have those similar options on what you can add in. Okay. You can see there are a variety of options here, and now instead of building outside of my course content or outside of that learning module, I would be building within. Other items you could choose within here would be folders. These are not visual but do hold information within here. As well, you can add in documents, Google Documents, which I'll come back to in a moment, links, other teaching tools that you can talk about and learn about in a later module, tests and assignments, Google Collaborative Documents, discussions, and journals. And again, anything in the assessment or the participation engagement, we do have learning for in later learning modules or in later professional development, or you are able to reach out to your ITC team member to help support your learning in there as well. So back up to the course content items. An area that we are going to focus a lot on is going to be the document. Okay. Before I dive deep into the document, I want to address the Google Document button. As it currently stands, the Google Document button does not create a live link to the Google document, but rather creates an instance of that Google document, meaning that whatever you edit or change on that original document in your Google Drive is not reflected within the document on Blackboard. This would be useful for something more like the collaborative document listed down here. But if you are looking for something that is going to live update as you change it yourself, the Google Document button as it stands right now is not necessarily your best tool. The most robust tool in Blackboard Learn Ultra is the document feature. This is very similar to a page feature from Blackboard Learn Classic. When I go ahead and open it up, I have my test document here. Okay. I'm given the option for a title, and then within here I'm given a variety of different options on how I would like to build. I can upload information from our content collection, I can upload from our cloud storage, I can upload from my computer, just like I had done on that main page. The difference being this one stays within page. I can add HTML code. This would be if you are familiar with embedding Google Slides, embedding Google Documents, or embedding YouTube videos, or embedding other tools. Adding HTML is going to be the tool you choose. This is how we used to add in with the quote-unquote carrots on either side to paste that URL or to paste that HTML code in. And then finally adding content. When I click to add content, I will get my text editor with a variety of different tools that will go in more in depth later, okay? As well as a variety of different contents that I can select within there. On each page, on each document, I am able to add more than one type of content. So you have that text editor here with the adding content button, but when I see my big pluses again, I'm able to go ahead and add in other information or other tools. I could add HTML within here and embed a document or embed a set of slides. I'm also able to upload information from my computer. All right. And it will show up in this space as well. The document is really the most robust tool that Blackboard Learn Ultra has. And as we continue learning about building and how we are building to design for learning, this is going to be the space where you spend probably the most of your building time. As I close out and go back to my course content stream, you can see that I have all of these things within my learning module. I can click to open and click to close. And if I would like to rearrange, all I have to do is click and drag. This goes both within modules, okay, with modules themselves, okay, as well as moving things in or out of other modules or onto the stream themselves. Blackboard Learn Ultra's layout is very drag and drop friendly, allowing you to move items very seamlessly and very easily. The last piece of content that we have to talk about in that plus button is the copy content feature. The copy content feature allows you to copy content not only from other Blackboard courses into your own, but also within your own Blackboard course. So up at the top, you can see which Blackboard course you are currently in. I am currently in Blackboard TDP. As I go through, I'm able to choose the course that I would like to add or make copies from. So if I were to choose a different course to look at, I would be able to click in and I would get to pick which area I would like to focus on. So in here, I can pick different documents, learning modules, or I can open them up and pick specific things within those areas. As long as I see my little arrow, I'm able to keep going more and more specific with what I would like. I'm going to go ahead and look at the Blackboard TDP. Notice you can see that I have it grayed out, telling me that that's the course that I'm currently in. And within here, I would like to copy over some content. And I'm going to go ahead and within our basic building module, I'd like to copy over our builder's guide. I'll click Start Copy. You can see my loading bar at the bottom is telling me that it is currently copying that content for me. And now it is generated at the very top of my stream. From here, everything has popped in. This is an error. From here, you can see that everything has popped in. Okay, I can load in. No. From here, you can see everything has popped in, and I'm able to drag and drop this wherever I would like to. Okay, rearranging as I see fit. This video was just a very brief overview of how you can add and edit and delete content as you learn and work through building your own course content for Blackboard Learn Ultra. As always, if you have any questions, please reach out to your ITC team member or reach us via the email listed on the screen.